you're doing well on a Saturday. Thank you for tuning in to Real Estate with Ryan, where we talk real estate, no politics, just real estate. Fun stuff on our Thanksgiving edition. I'm here with my lovely co-host, partner in crime, April Coleman.
Hello, everyone.
Oh, man, it is Turkey Day. It is holidays. I've got April in the studios, and we don't know what we're going to talk about. So we're going to have fun today, just talk about what we're going to talk about.
I don't know.
We'll figure it out as we do on the fly.
Just talk.
Yeah, we're just going to talk. It's a talk show, man. Talk real estate, whatever. So we're happy to be with you on Thanksgiving. We couldn't mail it in. We couldn't do a recording. My marketing manager would say, no, Ryan, you can't. You can't do it. Let down the people. We can't. That's a nigga. Ain't nobody listening to me on the week. It's Turkey Day. Everybody's out Black Friday shopping. The last thing they're listening to is Mr. Coleman on the radio. That's not true, man. People want to talk about a little real estate. You may be in the car doing a little shopping, going to your game, or I know practice is closed for us. We coach our little daughter in basketball,
yes,
so that's been eventful.
Very eventful.
Yeah, so
it's
if you
fun,
guys
actually.
are like us, parents, coach, madness on the sidelines.
Yeah.
And before we start the show, we're having a good time. We're going to be with you on Thanksgiving. Holiday show edition. That was tongue-tied. I think it's all that turkey I'm getting ready to gobble down.
He's getting excited.
I'm getting
real excited.
Hey, listen. Now, we'll start the show. My wife almost canceled Thanksgiving on us. No. This is how my day went today. So we're getting ready. I'm in the office. We're getting ready for videos, doing all this kind of stuff because it's a holiday. You know, it's stressful in the real estate industry. Most of my clients say, well, it's Thanksgiving, it's a slower part of the year. It's just not the case. October is our craziest part of the year.
Yes.
Rolls to November. Then my staff's like, well, when we've got, cards and letters and programs and all these things, all the madness you want us to do, Ryan, and it's the end of the year. And so we're pushing to close all our goals into the year, and then it carries over to January. So it really is madness for us. But this year has been manageable. This week is kind of a little bit slower than normal.
Which is okay.
Which is good. But then all of a sudden, today started picking up and then
Mama came to the office and...
What did Mama say?
Oh, we shouldn't have Thanksgiving on Thursday because somebody in the family doesn't feel good and is going to miss.
So she told me that we're moving Thanksgiving to Sunday.
Oh, he's so mad.
I said, what do you mean we're moving Thanksgiving to Sunday? Well, we're moving Thanksgiving to Sunday because one of the kids are sick or threw up, and so she didn't want to get everybody sick. Well, I said, I appreciate that because that's the last thing that we want Sunday. But I said, what about Thanksgiving? What are we going to do on Thanksgiving? We're going to move it to Sunday. Being the genius that I am, I said, well, what happens if we move it to Sunday and there's no turkey and they're still sick? She didn't think about that. Did you?
No.
Not really? So we're running through that today with everything going on. And I said, well, let's plan to eat at the house, and then we'll have family over on Sunday. So that's what we're doing. But that's how my day.
2 Thanksgivings.
But that's
better than one.
But that's how our day has started today.
Better than one, right?
So
better than one.
Before we get going in the show, guys, we'll do a little housekeeping issues. Some congrats to the Brewers. Just closed their property on Sandpiper Lane. Listed with another agent for a while. We came in and got it sold. Thank you so much for the trust. Also got their land sold too. Closing. Oh, yeah. They're moving to South Carolina. So congrats, guys. And they're moving in the fifth wheel.
Oh, wow.
So they were in the new construction. They were just telling me they've got the flooring, but they got a delay of 2 weeks. But luckily, the husband said we got the fifth wheel.
That's good.
So it's that's kind of the thing we're talking about at closing is everything. One of the agents that we're working with, great guy, said he's been doing it 40 years, and he said I've never seen anything like it now, where everything is just delayed.
Oh,
kind of Eric, well, you've seen that where we want to go order something or go do something, they're what? Out of stock. They don't have it.
Months behind. We went through all that.
So they're experiencing that in the new construction phase. So thank God for fifth wheels.
You got that right.
Hey, the Laytons, Mr. and Mrs. Layton, just a pleasure to be at closing with you the other day. Congrats on your property on Back Home Lane. Excited to get that done for you. Lucille Lane, Mr. Hernandez, we appreciate you, my friend. Thank you for your business. And then we thank you to get that property sold and great new family moving in that property. Monroe Road, Mr. and Mrs. Masingo. Am I pronouncing it right? Masingo. That's a tongue tire. How would you pronounce that? Masingo?
I would say Massingo.
Massingo. That sounds better. I always go by the first name. If I'm not, I don't want to offend anybody. Say the right name. They're probably listening, but forgive your realtor.
That's right.
And they're super great,
sweet.
super sweet people. And they were excited to get it done. So wishing them a super Thanksgiving for them. And new listings on the market, 8604 Fox Salonis Road in Knoxville. Make sure you check that out. It's coming Wednesday. We've got it on our website at ryancoleman.org for coming soon. We've also got a new listing in Jacksboro coming up over 6 acres. Check that out at ryancoleman.org, along with a new listing. And this is unique. Some land in Clinton, 180 Peak Lane in Clinton. It's over 5 acres. Owner was going to build at one point. Decided against it. He has this massive garage.
It's nice.
Didn't you say it had a bathroom inside?
Yes.
Huh. Workshop. No,
really
you wouldn't
nice.
call it a garage, would you?
I don't think so. I mean,
I really thought about this property. So you've got 6 acres, a lot of things that you can do with it. I really thought about if you worked on trucks, had a side business. We have a little side construction company. And I really thought if it was a little bit closer for what we were doing, equipment could be stored there.
Right, definitely.
Everything that you could do off site, maybe even a little workshop building, and then you could even have your residence. So lots of possibilities on that particular property. Make sure you check it out. Okay, that's all our congrats and new listings that we've got going on. So what are you guys doing this holiday weekend? Are you making plans? Are you doing the Black Friday thing?
I bet it's Black Friday weekend starting getting the sales early. Not me. I don't Black Friday shop. It's too stressful for me. I get too stressed out.
So you're not one of those guys that lines up. My mom was, I think her and her friend would come over, and I think it was either 3 or 4 in the morning, and they would line up.
Y'all are wild.
You know where I'd be. I'd be in bed. So that's what. There's no gift or no present worth of that early in the morning.
I used to work at JCPenney's, and I'd wait for the crowd to come in to give their little Mickey Mouse ornament to them. They were crazy about the Mickey Mouse ornament.
Don't they give like a gift or something like if you get there early, isn't there like a teaser gift, something like that's really ridiculous pricing? Yeah, I mean like really crazy pricing, kind of get you in the door.
Yeah.
And I remember one year we were riding around. I remember it was out. I think it was. They were doing it a day early. Were they doing it a day early of Black Friday or was it the day after? I can't remember, but it was. I think they started early. And then weren't there people at Best Buy down the street?
When we went out the night before.
When did the night before? They're starting the night before.
On Thanksgiving night.
Right? And they were lined up down the street. We were going to go in and I said, well, we're going to scratch that. We're going to stay in the car. Yeah.
It was too cold too.
So what are you guys doing this year? How's the plans? We know it's a crazy year. Seems like before you know it, we're in school, leaving school, we got a break. Before you know it, 2022 will be here.
I know.
I mean, is that hard to believe that we're at Thanksgiving? Christmas is here. I mean, essentially. Now, I was telling my wife we did better this year. I don't know about you guys, but we actually got the trees early. I know. So she was working on things, and this is a fun show, guy. We're not talking a whole lot of real estate today. Not many people are listening anyway. But what you guys are? When do you get started for Christmas? So for some of our neighbors, we know Thanksgiving traditionally is we do Thanksgiving, we have everything set, and then like the next couple days,
then we try to start.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm seeing people way in advance. They're like, "Hey, COVID, none of this, locking me down. We're doing it big this year." Right?
Yes.
They're doing it big. They're getting the lights. Some of our neighbors are already working. Actually, our neighbor next door, he had his ladder out. So you won't come to the Coleman house riding on the ladder because Ryan ended up falling off the ladder.
Mama gets on the ladder. I'm just going to let you know.
Mama's handy around the house. I sell things for a living. She's really the handy one.
Yes,
so
I do it all.
No, I can do things, man. Don't.
He does. He helps me.
Yeah.
Hold the picture in the light from afar.
Nah, come on, man. Don't. You messed up my manlyhood now. Listen. I can do a couple of things.
There are holes in the wall that shouldn't be there.
What do you mean?
I'm just saying there are holes in the wall that shouldn't be there.
Are you talking about the blinds that I put up?
Yes.
Listen, it's on the air. Don't air out our laundry on
Don't you all ask him to come over and do anything at your house?
Yeah, don't hire me.
No.
Don't hire me. I got a good team.
He can sell it, but he can't hang it. Nope.
Now listen, my mechanical skills are not the best. I admit that. You don't call me Tim the Tool Man?
Yes, he is.
She was telling Nick before we got on the air, she said, you're too young to watch Tim the Tool Man. Nick said, no, I knew who Tim the Tool Man is.
He knows it.
What's wrong with Tim, man?
I know. Bless his heart, he blew up everything.
Well, I don't think I blew up everything, but So we're coming up on a break here soon. You're talking a little real estate with Ryan. We're having fun. I got April in the building,
day.
spending time with family. Had to come on the radio. Couldn't mail it in and do a recording. Some special congrats. We had to get in there and say that. Hey, if you guys are looking at buying or selling, if you're home with those new laptops, guess what? RyanColeman.org is the best site to go to. We've got all the new listings that are on the market. And if you're thinking about selling your home, we've got your values online to give you some idea what the market's doing. So stay with us. We'll have more fun on the second half here with Real Estate with Ryan.
Knoxville and East Tennessee. The region is known for its rolling hills, rivers, and lakes. There's no better place to work, live, or raise a family. Home is where your story begins. Buying or selling your home is a big decision, and you need a real estate team you can trust.
I'm Ryan Coleman with Hometown Realty, your hometown experts. Whether you're buying or selling a home, let us develop a winning game plan for you.
Hometown Realty is East Tennessee's #1 real estate group and a proud sponsor of the Vols.
Your friend promised we wouldn't be homeless.
He promised. He's doing everything to fix it.
You need to call and have him fix it now.
Hey, man.
Found us a house.
No, not yet. Let me call you back. We're working on it.
Ryan Coleman with Hometown
He
Realty.
says he's doing the best he can do, honey.
Well, he's taking too long. I knew we should have gone with Ryan Coleman.
Choosing the right agent is never easy.
Call your hometown experts. We'll take care of all the details and make sure you don't get stuck in a motel. And like just a flash, we're back.
That's
a
right.
break here, just having all kind of blast here with my lovely wife, talking about a little real estate, a little Thanksgiving.
Yes. Yeah.
She said she'll try not to kill me here in the studio.
I'll try not to.
She can only put up with too much for me. She said the other day, she said, well, I like it better when you're at the office.
Oh.
I said, come on, man. Come on, man. No, I'm just saying, honey, like just at the office a little bit.
We miss him when he's gone. He drives us crazy when he's there.
See.
We can't have it
You
both
can't
ways.
win. You know, those are things that we're talking about. If you guys are tuning in the first time, my name is Ryan Coleman, Hometown Realty, founder. I said the real boss is sitting next to me, Miss April Coleman.
Yes.
We founded Hometown Realty back several years ago, and our focus is it's real estate, man. It's helping people. We like what we do. We love what we do. We're honored to do it. We've got some great people that we work with. They always make us look better than what we are.
Yes.
And we can't do it without a great team that pushes us forward. But honored to be in the business. I always say my daughter's 7, my little man's 22 months old. And we started the business. So this is kind of rant. That's why I do the radio show. But we were talking. He said, why did you get involved in real estate? And then why don't you open your own company? And my wife had the idea of saying, well, why do you stop working for somebody? And obviously we've owned companies before, but you need to form your own brand, form your own company. And so the real thought was not just that. Was for my kids, man. And maybe they want to be in the business.
Yeah.
You know, maybe they decide to get in real estate so we can have something to kind of teach them or whatever. More than likely, they won't want to be in real estate, which is challenging, but it's there.
That's okay. Kinsley wants to be every kind of sports teacher.
She does. She does. But we brought her up very early. It was kind of funny the other day. We saw a video. So if you guys follow us for years, we give away tickets around this time, and we're giving away the men's tickets, the women's tickets, and we saw little Kinsley. You guys were doing one of these Facebook Live. We've advanced a little bit from that Facebook Live. We had the laptop. I think we had the tripod in our house. Our dogs were coming in.
Yes, our whole family's been part of the videos for years.
Hey, it's a family affair over here. We always say keep you part of the family. Like we're the crazy family over here.
Yep.
And so our little daughter was on the Facebook Live giving tickets, and she says, what did she say was so cute?
Oh, I don't know. Everything she said was cute.
It was something for the people. She said, I'm going to give tickets away for the people. And she said they can get a hamburger too. You know, it was so.
There's a ticket at the bottom.
It was so darling. So while we get on here and do these things, half is for our enjoyment too. So we can come back and look at the memories. You know, I think that's what we're talking about Thanksgiving, and me and April talking about husband, wife. I know you are a lot of guys out there that work together, small businesses, family, a lot of trying times that we've had, COVID and so much going on. I just found out that, you know, with COVID causes all kinds of things lingering. So, you know, there's a lot to reflect on. And with so much news and media and things that kind of get you half fearful, it's time to say, you know what? I'm not going to turn on the news. I'm not listening to Fox or CNN or MSNBC. I'm going to turn on some football. I'm going to eat some turkey, some pumpkin pie, and just spend time with family. And I think that's what this week is all about, is kind of drown out the noise. And it's so much noise. And it's hard, you know. It's you get in social media. I don't know if you guys, and you scroll and you look. And April was going to tell me something. And she was like, did you know that this is what happened in Wisconsin? I was like, I don't want to hear about it. And so I would say kind of our thought for this year and the rest of the year is kind of control the noise that comes in, because so much of that noise can be good and some of it can be bad. So, you know, you're a product of what they say, what you put in your mind, you kind of put out. We teach our girls, you know, especially my daughter, what we teach is, you know, she get really frustrated and she would say, well, I can't, right? Isn't that her favorite word?
That is her favorite
I think she picked it up from her mama, but I'm not saying can't. I'm just saying. And so we always tell our kids, you say, look, it's not you can't, it's I can, right? We can say, I can't, I can. You got to tell them you can believe in it. And I think that's a lot of mindset, that we just got to have a good mindset. I mean, we see all the numbers. I got caught a couple of days ago looking at what numbers ranking and how many, COVID's coming back. You know, it's all going downhill. Let me double up my mask. Gosh. And I said, you know, but see, we got to watch that. But that's that nervous energy. That's that nervous energy, which we're all normal, April. What's your thought on it? I think we say we're normal. I say I'm a little bit.
He's a little bit wild, let me tell you. Yeah. So we're not going to talk about all that today.
Well, I mean, I think, you know, if you think about this whole year, everybody's reflected and we say Thanksgiving and what we have to be thankful for. But there's been a lot of challenges. Unfortunately, we lost people we've known and so much things going on. So, you know, it makes you really sit back and think. And so part of this show is we just want to say thanks to everybody that's still here and spend time with and family. I think the biggest thing that we run into as a small business, husband and wife, bunch of employees, is that we rush through life so much and we just don't reflect and take time to. My daughter wants to play Barbies. Take a second, play Barbies. Right. My son wants to do something here. We're so busy just doing life that we have to, you know, I think that's why everybody loves the holidays.
Yes.
Because doesn't it give you a time to kind of reflect and
relax and stop doing everything else?
What's your favorite part of the holidays, April?
Just literally staying at home and doing nothing.
But that's never the case, is it?
With us, you know what I mean? With the family, or just doing whatever.
Do you guys ever have a weekend we go through the holidays and you've got so much? I know last couple holidays, it seemed like you have the holidays. It's so stressful, a lot for the mamas and the dads. You know, it's all a group effort, but it's a team effort that we get everything ready. And then it's like we got to prepare. I know you and your mom were talking about who's preparing what dish, right?
Yeah.
Who's doing the casserole?
Yeah.
Right. Who's bringing drinks? And then, so what are we going to do here? How many seatings do we have? Do we have this
Rushing
area?
around getting it cleaned.
Yeah. I mean, so you spend all that time in preparation, getting it there. Then, and if you're like our house, mothers are working feverishly. That's your favorite word, right?
Yes.
Like that? Feverishly. She was like, how did you use that word? It's like, look it up, girl. Okay. So everybody get ready and they spend all that time. And then before you know it, football's on. Guys are passed out, all the turkey weed. And then it's over. And then you spend the whole time, you know, kind of getting everything cleaned up.
Yep.
And then it's Black Friday. Then nobody wants to go out. And before you know it, we start preparing for work next week.
I know.
And then guess what? Because you spend the weekend getting everything ready for Christmas. So then you do all this stuff. And then we're traveling to meet other parents, different places. And then it's like, we don't have any meet time. I call it meet time. We need a little meet time with the family and the kids, just kind of sitting back and doing nothing.
Yep.
If that's
why we changed our Christmas tradition. And we said we're going to do family with our family on Christmas Eve, and then we're going to do our family on Christmas instead of running around and rushing around, because it's always over and done with.
How do you do that? I mean, how do you guys do that? How do you manage? Do we go to your mom's house? We go to my mom's house, and then we go to, you know, you got siblings and aunts. That makes it tough.
It does.
It makes it tough.
It's a wild time.
I was super excited, as we talked about in the show, that they were all coming to our house this year. So that was pretty cool. And I said, well, we'll definitely be on time because, you know, it's at our house. It can't be late, right?
That's why my mom said, we'll definitely have it at your house. You won't be an hour late.
No, we're never an hour late. But, you know, it's a lot to prepare for what goes on with everything. So we got 2 minutes in here. What do you want to talk about, April?
We can talk about anything. It doesn't matter to me. I like to talk about Kinsley and her little cute basketball team and about how much fun we're having coaching basketball because it's really challenging, isn't it? It takes up a lot of time.
Yeah, so that's our other adventure that we get into coaching with the kids. It's always fun, challenging. You know, when they're 7 and 8 years old, it's challenging. You know, but I like it. We like pushing our girls because they're pretty excited, and we always want them to learn new things. We think, you know, sometimes we get parents and they say, well, they're just 7 and 8. But they're smart 7 or 8 year olds, real smart, and they're funny because some of them have little attitudes and little sass to it. I know my daughter does, and but they're great little personalities, and we get to go out there and coach them, so it's fun. But we push them though. You know, we push them, and so we hopefully at the end of the time, spending with them, that they learn something, learn basketball, and we have fun.
That's what I like to see is them from the very first day of practice, and we're like, we got a lot of work to do. And just a few practices and 2 games later, we can see how much they've improved. And as stressful as it is, and we probably are one of those that's a little over the top about it, aren't we?
Yeah, sure.
We talk about it a lot, but it's really fun to see that they've improved and how well that they've done throughout the season.
Well, they're having fun. We're having fun. So I hope you guys are enjoying this show. It's a little Thanksgiving edition, a little real estate, me and April in the house, just kicking it, having like that little chat by the fire, you know, just talking a little Thanksgiving, see what you guys are doing. Don't spend too much money. Don't eat too much turkey. Spend time with family, all that good stuff. Well, hope you've enjoyed it. We've enjoyed being with you. It means the world. As always, we got to close the show. We got to go do something. We'll figure it out. But you guys have a great Thanksgiving weekend. If you need us at 693-SOUL or visit me at ryancoleman.org. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram and all those special channels there for you. You guys enjoy your weekend. We'll see you next Saturday. Take care.
Thank you.